Bridge to Terabithia by Catherine Patterson is a book about friendship. Well, that's the main storyline. It's about a young boy named Jess and his friend named Leslie, and they make a friendship that most people wouldn't their age, a friendship between a boy and a girl. They get a lot of flack for it. Jess is surrounded by a bunch of girls in his family, being the only boy. And Jess and Leslie is an only child. Well, they become friends when Leslie moves into a small town. And they live near each other, and they end up creating a whole new world for themselves in the forest near their house, in the woods near their house. And they build this mythical world where they're the rulers of that. And throughout the book, they just develop into this great friendship, and Jess becomes this whole new person that Leslie gives them all this new experiences and builds him up into a great character, and it's an amazing character development on that size. And it's just an amazing book, and it deals with a lot of things that are really important, especially for a young reader to really get insight into. And it's wonderful to read. It's a pretty easy read to read. It's pretty short. It's a really great book. It also deals with death, and I think it's also a really great book for young readers to read because it deals with death from a child's perspective. And I think it's a great way to introduce death to a young reader because Jess deals with death and he goes through all the stages of death and the grief that goes along with it. And so I think it's a wonderful way. When I read it first, when I was a child, it was the first time I cried when I read a book. And so I think it is a wonderful story, and I think any kid who reads it is gonna be touched and is absolutely gonna love it. Even though this book was written like a few decades ago, it is still relevant now, and I think anybody who reads it will get something out of it.